Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what time it is. Yeah, it's me. Once again, another edition of Space Bucket Growing with Druski. Oh yeah. Now today's edition of Space Bucket Growing is proudly presented by Rainman Spacebucket Microgrows. You're going to find them on Instagram at mostlysafe8. If you're looking them up on Etsy, look up Rainman Gardens. You'll find the link in their Instagram, though, at mostlysafe8. That's mostly safe. Rainman Spacebucket Microgrows. We have a couple of items on deck from them now. We have their Jabberwocky, which is their Rainman model space bucket, with their basic edition, which would include your... Well, actually, we have the Rainman model. We don't have the basic. We have the Rainman. So it includes two spacers, an LED light spacer, and we have the additional UFO LED light upgrade from 135 watts to 180. We also have on hand the new DasKloner, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But you can find all of this on our sponsor's Etsy store, and just check them out at mostlysafe8 on Instagram. We're going to get into what the mail call was today. So, folks, check this out. Today at about, what was it, 4 something? I'm telling you, UPS always waits till like the last. If they tell you that they're going to be there between 12 and 4, it's going to be more towards the 4 o'clock side. Just don't let them lie to you. It's going to be late as hell. My package was delivered at 4:18 out of the 4:45 scheduled delivery time. Jesus. But anyways, it came nice, safe and sound. And when we unpackaged our package, we had a brand new LED light spacer, different color spacers. We got black instead of white, but that went directly inside the Rainman model space bucket that we've already got going. And then what we also did was pulled out the OG LED light spacer that I built, made a light reflective lid, and now that's a cheap UFO LED top that I can run 24 hours on the cloner. Speaking of the cloner, that's another thing we got in the package. We did get a 7 spaced out cloner, 5-gallon bucket, water pump, neck, nozzle, nets, the little styrofoam holder joints, and I went to the store and I have some garden safe take root rooting hormone to grow new plants from cutlings. So what I did was I took my cutlings, as you would, at a 45-degree angle, either with scissors, shears, I would suggest, used for gardening and things of that nature, or a X-Acto knife, a scalpel if you have one. But take that, cut your cutling off, usually from like your lower nodes, you know, all that stuff that's going to create larvae pop and all that crap anyways. Get one of those bad boys, strip it down until you got your top node and a couple of leaves under that. Everything else, it should be butt naked. Then, about a ½ inch of the bottom, the very bottom, scrape that green off until you see the little white core. Once you get that done, you'll take your take root, and what I did was I got a little old container full of that had some wax in it, but the top never got touched. So I sprinkled some in there. Then I dipped my cutlings in there, the 2 cutlings that I do have, and put them in their holders, put them in the nets, and then put them in place on the lid. Put the lid on, filled the cloner with 2 gallons of pH water, plug her in, and you're ready to go. In a few days, check back, see where your root development looks like. You know what I'm saying? See if that root hormone kicked in. So, make sure you're doing everything the way it should be, and you should be all right. But that's that. So we got that going now. Praise be to the Creator. Praise, praise, thank you. Anything you can think of as of right now to our sponsor, because this was an unexpected holiday gift. Because me and Stacks have been talking about building a deep water culture system for a good couple of months now. I think you guys have heard it actually on the show. So for us to actually have this in hand now, I'm really, really, really happy to have this. Not only because of the benefits of having a deep water culture system. Now, this just makes it like that much easier to actually get into hydro growing at its finest. Now, a hydro grow under 135 watt LED, I don't know about. But what I do know is right now I can clone the fuck out of Tinkerbell's Revenge. And so I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to fill 6 out of the 7 spots, because the dead center, it doesn't seem like it's going to get spray with the nozzle that's on there. So I'm going to take the surrounding and clone the Tinkerbell with all the lower stuff that I was going to cut off anyways. And I'm going to use that as my experimentation. I got 7 shots to try it. I'm going to try 6. So 6 out of 7 little babies going. A Tinkerbell's Revenge surrounded by red-blue LED light. Got the reflection going from that. That's going to run 24 hours for the next week, 2 weeks. And then we're going to go from there. Because at that point, if everything goes the way it should go and nature takes root, literally, we're going to have a whole lot of Tinkerbell's Revenge to grow. And, yeah. That's going to be something crazy to get into. So, a few things might be in the works. You guys might see some stuff happen right at the top of the year after the holidays. I don't want to do the whole GoFundMe account, but at the same time, we need some things. I'm broke. We got bills to pay and everything like this. Y'all think it's easy to get all this stuff done. Like I said, this is, another thing I just got to look out for, which I'm not complaining about. It's the fact that to keep things like this going, we need your support. Your support, by going to our sponsor, Rainman Spacebucket Microgrows, supporting our friends, Smoke Pipe, Fatty's Premium Papers, and the Baked Boys Club and Lotus Eater Organics. And then by going to our Spreadshirt.com or shop.spreadshirt.com/elevated lifestyle merchandise page and getting a CBD shirt, because that'll really help us out, when it comes to keeping, the perpetual grow going. You still need to, get certain things like pots and soil and more lights. And so I might also be doing a couple of packs of Tinkerbell's Revenge seeds, not feminized. So I'm gonna do it for the cheap. I know people are doing like 4 for $50. It's 2 for $25 if you guys are crazy. I might go 2 for $10, just to see where it goes. Donations are always welcome. 2 for $10 packs of Tinkerbell's Revenge seeds right here from your boy. So just, hit me up at whatarewedoing_podcast on Instagram. You can check me out at Druski702 on Snapchat. 702 Teddit _A+ on Twitter, or you can just keep it real simple and hit the subscribe button and hit me on the email right here from the page. But Instagram is going to be the way to go. That's going to be the way. But we also have something really, really cool that I wanted to get on with you guys. Smoke Pipe, friends of the show. Like we keep saying, we're going to link up. The time's been changed. Instead of New Year's, it's going to be the Champs trade show. Hopefully we can get in as, representatives of Smoke. But what I have in my hand is a white oak coated in beeswax wooden cigar with a ceramic bowl and a dab attachment from Smoke Pipe. For the holidays, I know he was doing a promo code. You can go to Smoke Pipe on Instagram, and if he's still doing it, use code Wooden Blunt for 40% off, and it's going to get you a whole kit. You're going to get your cleaning tool, you're going to get some hemp wick, you're going to get an OG smoke pipe, and you're going to get a dab attachment. So you can smoke flower, and you can smoke wax, dab, shatter, terp sauce, whatever you want to call it. All out of the same device. And this thing's really cool. I've been using it for the past couple of days. I've been dabbing right out of my silicone container, and I've already got a nice fatty batch of Reclaim. So what I'm going to do is take the attachment out when I see stacks next time. We're going to load that bowl up and then burn that bowl up like a fat moon rock inside the smoke pipe and see what the fuck happens from there with all that Reclaim and then some flour in there. That's going to be awesome. But this thing hits very, very nicely. You get all the flavor out of your oil of choice. Right now, I have some OG Shatter and I have Wi-Fi OG Crumble on my hands right now. And both of them really, really, really flavorful once you heat up the dab attachment. It doesn't take too long either. Less than a minute. And once you see that you got your dab attachment heated up, I do mine straight from the silicone now because of this attachment. Super awesome. I'm going to take a hit for you guys. You can hear it. Man, that... Oh, shit, I'm still blowing out smoke. Those little 5 taps, that right there will get you super loaded. A nice hit that you won't have to worry about measuring out and, your dab. Oh, shit. That motherfucker's still hot. Y'all heard it here. I touched that bitch with my bare hands. But it's a cool attachment. I love this thing. You can do stupid stoner mistakes like that because your dab attachment will fall out, especially you get it hot enough. You got wax on there that's going to get hot, and then it's going to slide out if you're holding it at the right angle to do so. So be careful about that. You don't want to drop a hot dab attachment on your lap, have it melt through your pants, and then burn your dick. That wouldn't be fun at all. But Smoke Pipe at SMOAKPIPE on Instagram, SMOAKPIPE on Instagram. Get yourself the leather case, the OG Smoke dab attachment, hemp wick, and cleaning tool by using code Wooden Blunt and get yourself 40% off for the holidays. Yo, 40% off. Can't beat it, right? Especially with right there, that whole pitch I smoked out a dab out the whole attachment that took a couple of minutes. But, it's way, way more convenient than pulling out your rig and heating that up. If you got the e-nail, you got to plug that thing in. Actually, the e-nail is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I've had the experience of using it. I've got one on my rig, but my neighbor has it right now. So, boo. That's why I'm using the smoke too. But I love the quickness about how the dab attachment heats up, actually. It's quicker than the e-nail, even with pulling out the torch. As soon as you click it, heat it, you're pretty much golden. The flavor of your wax is way changed, especially because you're getting it directly to your lungs and right over your palate. You're going to get a way different taste when you do that exhale. Big hits, once again, it's sneaky. It's sneaky. So be careful. You will get a big hit out of that, especially if you're a wax smoker. Awesome. Man, I have no flaws. Like, the only thing that I have a flaw with is cleaning. Like, now I got all this reclaim, and I got to figure out something to do with it. Fuck. And I got all this wax sitting on, like, the outside. Like, yeah, that's the only, like, bad thing about it is I got reclaim. Oh, well. Other than that, yo, Smoke Pipe on Instagram. Click the link. Get yourself a smoke pipe. Use code Wooden Blunt for 40% off. And that's it. Go to Mostly Safe 8 on Instagram. Click the link in their bio. It'll lead you to their Etsy store. You can get a Rainman model space bucket like we have. That's going to give you the LED light spacer, space bucket, PC fans, UFO, LED lighting, Scrog setup, screen of green, little setup. Good for a 3-gallon pot or a 3-gallon smart pot. Or other than that, your boy, Big Druski. Little update for you guys. Nice little review of the new smoke pipe. We got the cloner in action already, up and running out of the box. We added the light spacer to the Rainman model space bucket. So we got that thing up and running. Now we just got to keep growing. Keep looking out for us, you guys. Follow us on Instagram at What Are We Doing Podcast. What Are We Doing _podcast. If you want to, you can follow Druski. That's me on Instagram. My personal life's pretty boring, but it's at DRUSKI702. Follow Stacks, STAX510. Please follow our sponsor at Mostly, MOSTLY SAFE and the number 8, Mostly Safe 8. Follow the friends of the show. You guys, support, please. Friends of the show, Smoke, SMOAKPIPE, Smoke Pipe, Fatty's Premium Papers. Look them up on Instagram. Baked Boys Club, the family. I'm so lit right now. I almost forgot my niggas. The Baked Boys Club. New shit always going to be coming soon. I know that, but the gear that they got now, it just tells you the lifestyle that you live. If you rep the Baked Boys Club, you just a baked boy. You know what I'm talking about? You just stay that way all day. Baked Boys Club, hit them up. Blazy Susan, hit them up out of Denver, Colorado. Showing love. And everybody, y'all have a great night tonight. Or great morning. Great middle of the day, whenever you guys listen to this. And remember, all of this comes with time. Growing weed is not easy. There's sites that are called growweedeasy.com, and I love it because they give you the basics and the fundamentals to grow weed. But when you actually put your hands in that soil, it ain't easy. You get confused. There's things you want to do and experiment and try. You hear all these fancy terms and lingo. Well, you know what? If you don't want to hear all that shit, listen to the Space Bucket Growing with Druski podcast, and I'll try to break it down for you. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you need help with, on, what you've been doing with life, what you've been doing with your plant, and I'll holler back at you. We out.